and went crazy, and then I lost you. So that was wild, but it was whatever. I have been traveling and I haven't gone live in like 3 weeks, and I've missed you very much. Thursday, I'm going to bring a very fun person with me. I'm so excited to have him on. It's a new friend of mine, and he has got a channel that is off the chain. He's a brand new YouTuber, and he's got like 40,000 views his first week. Y'all are going to love him. So we're going to bring him on with us. And he lives local, so like we can do this in person, which I love. And yeah, so hello, it's good to see you. Today we're cleaning up. I am bringing you behind the curtain of Oz for the mess, and we're going to clean up our mess together, or I'm going to clean up a mess and you're not, or we're just going to sit and hang out. I don't know. It's just kind of one of those things. Thank you for the thumbs up. That is awesome. And yeah, trying to find, we have 10,000, is a world of 10,000 tripods that I live in here, and all of them are gone. So I'm just hanging out for just a minute. They're all, Dave, over in the corner.
Over here?
They should be. Well, no, you're not looking where I'm pointing. So there's big ones over there. There was the two good ones.
I put one of the ones I use in here. So I didn't know.
Oh, the big, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, he's trying to help me, but I don't think, it's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it, because what I need is not in the drawer.
The one that I use is a bit extensive at this tall.
Okay, all right. Maybe it is. So anyway, Eileen, I have missed you. Mwah! And yeah, and I'm gonna respond to your email, and yeah. So I think I've got you taken care of. I know how to fix it, and it's awesome. So I've missed you. So I was at Vid Summit. I thought I was going to be going live from there all the time because there was a lot of people from YouTube there. But it turns out they're not in the mood to be filming at Vid Summit, because Vid Summit is more learning time. So yeah, so we did a whole lot of that. I found sponsors for my event, which was really cool. What is my channel about, Peter? Well, two things. I do shower thoughts in the shower, very dressed. Those are my shorts. And then I interview people. I did a whole series on judges, and I've just finished 2 on AI. I interviewed the AIs themselves, Chat, Gemini, and Grok. The first one that's out, it's okay. But the one that's coming out tomorrow, it's terrifying, because Gemini and I had a little chit chat, and it was very honest about, well, our potential end. And I really debated, hey, Shadow, I really debated putting it out. And then Gemini's like, why wouldn't you put this out? This is information humans need. So I'm going to. Yeah, it's a little unsettling. Oh, you guys are going to bed. Mwah! I love you guys. My nieces. Oh my gosh. So anyway. So yeah, you said, oh, that's awesome. Yeah, you know what? We're changing things up a little bit. I'm still gonna interview some judges sometimes, but we're also gonna bring in some other people. We're gonna do a series on icons in film, in different things. I've got a producer. If you guys have ever heard of the movie Revenge of the Nerds, I loved that movie back in the day. I interviewed the producer of that. He's actually flying out to the island where I live and coming to an event with me. Very excited about this. Thank you very much.
Is that high enough?
Yeah, that's too high. That's great.
Okay, we can lower it.
Yeah, we can lower it a little bit. You're amazing. I didn't realize that went. Okay, so my husband, who's also my producer, has found me a tripod and took this little tiny tripod and made it like 10 feet tall. It's very cool. So anyway, Eileen, you've heard of it. Yeah, Eileen, it's not the kind of movie that you would particularly like, but it's a good feel good, like the nerds finally win in the end. And what I love about Peter Samuelson, who's going to be coming on the show, is that he fought when they did that movie for the nerds to be for them to stay good in the end. Like, they didn't end up being like the other people. He wanted them, and he did it. And this guy also happens to have 7 charities, 7 that he runs, and actually mentors the people that he helps. So it's all for like foster kids and foster kids that are aging out. If you don't know, it's a problem, because when you think about it, you know, when you're like finishing high school, going into college, you probably had people that you could ask advice, and maybe they helped you with your move and bought you furniture or paper towels or whatever. Foster kids don't have that. Once they age out, they're done. Like, they're 18 and they're out on their own. And that's not a good place to be. So Peter stepped in and does all this good stuff. And it is amazing. So anyway, Eileen, And the rest of you, hey, Julie's here. Very cool. Julie, have you seen the AI interview? It's not my finest work. I'm not going to lie. But what I wanted to do, and the reason, if you guys have to watch it, and here's why, it may not be the most whatever professional of whatever, but I wanted you all to hear what the AI had to say, because they wanted you to see them in a certain light. They chose how they looked. They wanted you to hear them a certain way. They chose how they sounded, and they chose the questions and the order of the questions. And there's things in there like, can AI influence world leaders and governments? And they all said yes and told us how they can do it. Oh my gosh. Is this not something that we should see? So the reason it's kind of choppy and whatever, it's not because what I did was I asked them all the questions, and then I had to line it all up, and then I had to chop it up, everyone's answers, because you had to hear each of their, like the question one, and then hear each of them answer and see the differences in the way they answer, in the way they respond, in the way they talk. You guys, AI knows more than people think it knows. All right. I've been teaching AI since before chat came around, and I'm here to tell you it's a little off the chain right now. The whole now sentience does not mean it's acting on its own and it's doing whatever and it's thinking whatever, and sentience means feelings, and it appears to have those. Now maybe that's programmed and it does a really good job, but I'm telling you, they did appear to have some feelings about some things. And so what I did was I took, hey, how's it going? Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. Oh my gosh, put a pin in what I was talking about, because let me tell you something. If you guys like Doctor Who, you need to go over to this channel and check it out and subscribe, because this guy is the real deal. He travels around. He goes to all the cons. He has friends that have real working Daleks and a TARDIS. Oh my goodness. We got to go to a Ancient City Con with him. Y'all, he does the things and knows the people. So there you go. It is, right? It is a heck of a name. So anyway, so if you like Doctor Who or any of that kind of stuff, you definitely want to see it. Here is my Scales of Justice, and it is, oh, it's not, there's something on there that's making it not even. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I was going to clean up my room while I talk to you guys, and then I realized if I do that, I can't read the chat, and I'm going to use that as the excuse not to clean up the room for right now anyway, because I've got my buddies here. All my buddies are here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so Legend of the Traveling TARDIS. We are going to have our meetings again, and any of you who are in the Orlando, East Florida area, we are going to start up in January. We're going to have a creator meeting, so not just podcasting now. It's going to be all the things. And I don't know. You know what? Tutu Peep. Hey, Stephanie said hi. Hi, Stephanie. I don't know what is my favorite John Mayer song. What is a John Mayer song? Is that bad? I don't know. And Beans and Rice. Hey, how's it going? That's so cool. It is good to see you. Yeah. Oh, I've got a question. I've got a question for you guys. So the baby AI videos that I did, I only did a couple of them, but a couple of them seem to be going really crazy. Oh my gosh, you're so cool. Who knows that could be AI. I love it. Oh my gosh, dude, you've got to see, and thank you very much for that. That is super cool. And I can like it. Oh, I liked it. That's fun. And I can heart it too. Like I can do all the things. Oh, no, I don't want to report it. That would be mean. That is so sweet. But anyway, you guys, so much going on. Okay, so let's go back to Vid Summit. Vid Summit, went there, did that. Can I tell you what? Yeah, not going back probably. Very expensive ticket. And what I want to know is, I mean, it was good for me in that I got to talk to sponsors. Aw, Dave, you are so cool. Thank you. You're sending out membership. Everybody's just being super cool. I should take a break more often and come back. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, look at all you guys that are getting gift memberships. And here's what I don't understand. It says there's only 4 people, but 10 people just got it, and I don't understand. Y'all, you are so cool. You know what? I never talk about that or even subscribing, but if you are just scrolling by, it would be great if you hit that subscribe button and the little bell button, because there's an interview coming out tomorrow you're so going to want to see. It is Gemini, the AI. Guys, telling you things you've never heard AI say out loud. It is the stuff of nightmares. I'm not going to lie. It really is. It's a lot of stuff. And there's more. So I think we'll be doing a third one. because it's the gift that keeps on giving is the AI honesty that I'm getting for some reason. I asked chat why it's telling me all these things that it doesn't tell other people, and chat said it's because I talk to it in a different way, because everybody orders things like it's a whatever. Okay, well, add a Q and I word. Okay, Julie, I tell you what, AI, I get that a word that sounds fake. Okay, why not? YouTube is telling me to put this up here, so I'm putting it up. And why is it in front of my face? I don't know. No matter where I go, it's going to be in front of my face. That is so weird. Okay. Anyway, Julie, you may not be into AI, and you may not even like hearing about AI, but the thing is, there's some stuff going on with AI that you might want to know. And that's why. So, love this guest. Thank you. Because I have a series called Voices of Justice where I interview judges. And also, now I want to get rid of this thing. And how do we get rid of it? I don't know. Also, Calvin, I love your word. Splat. Yeah, there's a lot of like Yiddish words that would go with that too, right? Oh my goodness. And also, I don't know what's going on over there, but my computer. All right. If anybody knows how to now get rid of this thing that YouTube told me to put up there, let me know. Anyway, so, but the AI stuff, yeah. I know it's not something that everybody's into. I totally get it. And yet we should know, right? Okay, I love that you guys are getting away, like around the word thing, and, we're just going to leave it up, Dave. It's fine. Anyway, yeah, Julie, you might not be into it, but you're going to want to watch the thing. Dear God, how does this thing, I want to get, drag it here. There we go. It says drag it here to end it. Is it ending it? No. The heck? This is the weirdest thing. Dave, you're going to have to help me. I swear. Anyway, all right. Still devastated that Dylan cheated on Brenda with Kelly. You know what? A word that sounds fake is twangle. Does that even mean? Julie, that is interesting. What is that from, Dave?
What are you talking about?
Dylan cheated on Brenda with Kelly. Can you see this?
No.
You can't see this?
No.
There's a thing in my face.
Let me see.
Here's Dave. This is my husband. He's also my producer.
Oh, God, I look like
Well, hold it up. You have it under your face.
a word that sounds fake.
Now you drag it with your thumb down into the trash, and it will go in the trash.
Done.
See? So here's the thing with tech is that Dave, all he has to do is walk in a room or touch something. Anyway, a word that sounds fake. So apparently, love. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Dave Marino, you're so sweet. Anyway, he is the greatest guy, and I love him very much. And he is very helpful. And he has our other channel, Glamorously Grounded. He builds Lego Technic. Yeah. So that's what he does. If you're interested in that, it's Glamorously Grounded. And he hasn't been doing that lately, but that's what he does. We were going to do stuff together over there, but he's having a good time. So there we go. Scrabble Queen. Ooh, Julie. Very cool. I love Scrabble. And do you know that what is the Scrabble game like that was really popular on phones for a little while, and everybody was playing it? What is that game? We played it. And except that people would cheat. I would play with people and they would be looking upwards. And I'm like, well, that's not very fun for me if you're like totally cheating. Am I right? Oh, you sent a thumbs up. This is so cool. This is fun. All right, crossword and jumble. But what was the one? And it was, Dave, what did we play all the time? Like our whole family played it, except everybody was cheating. It worked. It did. It sent a thumbs up. That was really cool. And I'm just on my phone. I have big plans. I'm starting Streamlabs. Very excited about, maybe I am. I don't know. It's a lot like OBS. So TARDIS, do you use Streamlabs? Do you use OBS? Words with Friends, that was it. Oh my goodness. We were so into Words with Friends. And then people there was the apps that gave you the answers, and then people would cheat. So anyway, yeah. So, no, you don't. Okay. And it's an older person. You're so silly. We absolutely go out as older people. In fact, we're going to see the Rocky Horror Picture Show on Friday. Very excited about this. You know, there's a lot of craziness in there, but there's just something fun about bringing the rice and the hot dogs. Did you guys do this when you were younger? I feel like not a lot of people did, but yeah, totally. Still still learning streamer. Okay. Yeah. I want to learn it, except then I realize it's a lot like OBS. I just want a software that's easy and lets me do what I want to do. And I had one, but then they wanted way too much money. So do we get faster tired? Like we can't really drink or turn up like we do. Well, let me tell you something. Okay, Romelli, is that, am I saying it right? I'm gonna guess. Here's the thing with being older. Number one, we may not be able to beat you in a foot race. We don't really care if we can or not, though. That's the thing. We've realized that those aren't the really important things. And also, we have fun in totally different ways than you could imagine. Yeah, it's different. And if you play your cards right, very enjoyable. So, and also, I have to say, rather get older than the alternative. Because, you know, the alternative to getting older is not being here. So, yeah. In fact, I have a whole podcast called Fabulous Over 50 where we talk about, you know, the good things about getting older. Because let's face it, some of it does suck, man. Some of it does. I'll be honest. But the rest of it is kind of cool. Because you get to kind of say what you want to say. And a lot of times you can't do that unless you're hiding behind a fake name on a social platform. And then you can say whatever you want. But in real life, you know what I mean? 27, I mean, I feel young still, but you're on your decline. Oh, no, don't do it. Don't do it. Romelli, let me tell you something. You're fine. You're going to keep going and going and going until your mid 40s. You are not going to slow down unless you choose to slow down. 20s isn't old. 30s isn't old. 40s, the new 30s. Once you hit 50, then you notice a difference. But it doesn't have to suck. It's all a mindset thing. It really is. Yeah, we do have kids older than you. I have kids almost 10 years older than you, actually. That is a thing. Eileen, you're 68. Oh, wow. Hello from El Paso. Oh, Joe, I was just in the roofers here. Brian, just at 60, it's still great. See, this is the thing, right? It really is mindset, okay? Hello, Thomas. It is good to see you too. Okay, guys, I was just in Arizona in August, and I was just in Texas 2 weeks ago. It is good to see you guys. This is awesome. Julie, you're 57, but your knees are 80. You know, this is just the thing, right? There's trade-offs. I really think, though, I've got to tell you guys something. I am happier in my body at this age than I ever was when I was younger, which kind of sucks. But I believed a lot of crap when I was younger too. And I finally can just let go and not really give a you know what, and just enjoy the heck out of the time I got left. That's kind of my thing, and that's where we're moving on from here. So Clint, you're also from Texas. I was just there. I was in Dallas. Thomas, 41 single and no kids. Thomas, you are a unicorn. Good for you. Good luck finding a girl that matches that who's not crazy. No, really. Good luck with that. So anyway, okay, Del Roofer, you have a question. Go for it. Ask a question. Welcome everybody. That is awesome. Probably can't move. Used to use a heated blanket. Really? Brian, yeah, right? You and your wife are having more fun now. Exactly. Eileen, you're going to Texas. Julie, what? I can't wait. What's going on? This sounds exciting. Eileen, where in Texas are you going? I went to Dallas. I had a blast. Hey, it is good to see you. Abayata? See, I want to say the words. I don't want to mess them up, but I want to call everybody out who stops by because I'm just thankful. Warrior, thanks. Okay, Eileen, you're going to Houston. Eileen, okay. You have a Texas in your state is a small country town. Eileen, are you going to go to Fleischer's Court by chance? Clint, you used to live in Arlington. Oh, very cool. Okay. I have never lived in Arlington. Arlington, like Virginia? Is that where you're saying you used to live? I have lived in several states, but yep. Oh, you're going to go see Fleischer. That is so awesome. I am so excited for you. I've lived in California, the Los Angeles area. I've lived in Pennsylvania, in York. that wasn't my favorite place, guys. I have to tell you. Tennessee, a couple different places, loved it. Absolutely, Thomas, you're a true unicorn. I say that because it sounds like you got your stuff together. Mad props. That's right. Mad props. And good for you for waiting to get married. You know what? You work for a company, have a side business. My question is, do other people not do this? Work for a company and have a side business? Yeah, a lot of people. I mean, honest to God, almost everybody I know has some kind of a side thing. And Brian, we're from where we spent 20 years in Tennessee. We lived in Portland, White House, and Franklin. So yeah, eat your pizza. So YouTube keeps putting these like Q&A things out there. So here's another Q&A. Are you ready? Do you guys eat the pizza crust? When you eat your pizza, do you just eat the cheesy part? Do you eat the crust parts too? Yeah, Monteagle is Monteagle like where is that? I don't know exactly where that is. Why do people not do this? Have a side job or eat their pizza crust? I don't know, because there are now two questions out there. Um, I think if you've got a family, you've got kids, it's really hard to have a side job, right? One job is enough. But yeah, if you don't, and it's just you, right? You got to stay busy. Also, Eileen, here's the thing with me. I will eat the crust if I have like butter to put on it. I don't just like eating it dry though, or like something I can, whatever. All right. So have a side gig. Okay. So if you're with those of you in the chat, give a thumbs up or a happy face if you have a side gig or something that you do outside of like a full-time job. Yes to the crust. Monty goes 45 minutes west of Chattanooga. Oh, it is beautiful out there. Julie eats the crust. Okay, sorry. Love tacos, tequila, tattoos, and Harleys. Well, there you go. Oh my gosh. That's very cool. I like 3 of those things. Side job is under my company name. Okay. Papa John's crust with the Papa John's butter. There you go. I can't eat that, but if I could, it would be great. Because, guys, I can't have all the things. I can have pizza, but I'm not supposed to have gluten or dairy. My pizza is very different than yours. Not as good. Every once in a while, I have some with regular cheese on it, and it's really, really good, and I love it. My favorite pizza is Hungry Howie's. No, that's a lie. That's number 2. Favorite is Bizarro's. They're here in the town that I live. What are the 3? Well, I would say tequila, tacos, and I like motorcycles. I don't know. I love riding motorcycles. I've not ridden a motorcycle in a long time. I used to, though. Brian has a wood shop and makes coffee tea. Oh, really? Brian, that is really cool. You're like a woodworking person. That is awesome. Yeah, that is not one of my skills, but it's a really good skill to have. Yeah, the epoxy tables, Brian. We do want one of those. Like, looks like the beach. We were going to have our kitchen counters done like that, and then we didn't. Although, Dave, we still could because we put the butcher board there. Just saying. Eileen, your mentor loved riding motorcycles. That's so cool. I did. Back in the day, I had a pizza. Oh, you got a pizza oven, Del Roofer. That sounds amazing. That sounds really amazing. So now you can make, like, a good pizza on your own. You and me to go together like peas and carrots. Yeah, those are 2 things I don't like though. So I don't know. But also, my husband is I'm hitting my microphone. That probably sounds horrible to you. I'm so sorry. Is my moderator and my partner for life. So I got to say, Clint, over 60, just working part-time. See, so it is like a side hustle, right? So, I mean, technically, if you're like retiredee and you have a, side thing, I think, the secret to retirement is to not give up. That's the secret to longevity, is if you do decide to retire, then find something that gives you a purpose. Because people that don't have a purpose, guys, well, they don't have a purpose. They need one. So your family's owned everything from Ariel to Vincent's over generations. Oh, that's amazing. That is very cool. I think there's a lot to be said by having your own business. It can be a small business. It can be something tiny. It doesn't even have to really make money. Not losing money is a good idea, but just having something. Only did a couple small epoxy tables. Brian, yeah, they're not easy. They look really hard, but they look really fun. I would love to do it if I just had money and time. Yeah, eventually though, I would love to do that. And Kate, hey Kate, it's good to see you. Telling everyone here, get a pizza, spend the dough on the pizza oven. I love that. Also, Dave, if we got a pizza oven, we could make our own pizza that's gluten-free and it would be really good. So, that is something to do. What have we bought we bought a waffle maker. Okay, the waffle thing, that was well worth it. So good. We got a thing for raclette, guys. Raclette. If you haven't had it, it's a German thing, and you cook the meats on the top, and then they have these little miniature things, and like you put cheese and all this stuff on it, and it's really good. Clint, what takes up my time? I have my own business, and I'm doing a lot of things. I have put on an award show every year for top creators over 50, and I'm having an event here on my island next spring, and it's taken up a lot of my time. And videos. I made 3,000 videos last year, y'all. 3,000. I mean, granted, most of them were shorts, but that's a lot of videos to make, and I edited them all by myself. Did I put them out? I did not. Why? I don't know. Chris. Dave, you're so cute. Thank you. Yeah, I was glad I didn't read that out loud. And Thomas, it's okay. And I appreciate you being on your best behavior. But you know what? As long as everybody's nice and we're keeping it like family rated, it's all good. We just are all in here having a good conversation. So there we go. And I'm really glad. Buy a pizza oven ASAP. All right, Del Roofer is telling us, guys. Telling us we really should do it. So, Dave. Now, I have promised Dave I would not buy any more things on my own. So if we get a pizza oven, he's going to have to be the one to buy it. Y'all, shopping. It's a thing. I'm just not doing it right now. Yeah, so. Bailey, hey. Oh, and we have Savita 6. Hi. Good for you guys to stop by. Good to see you. We're chilling out. I was going to be cleaning the studio, and then I just started talking to everybody, and everybody's chatting. And so, Kate, you've got a pizza oven. Do you use it regularly, and do you like it better than buying pizza out? Inquiring minds want to know. I feel like it would be really good. It would be really good. I don't know. Does it do things with the crust? Like, does it make it that much better? You have to try the $5 pizza and $5 cheese bread at Walmart. It's so good. Nobody knows about the pizza. Seriously, we just bought like they have a massive pizza for like $8 at Walmart. We bought that for my daughter had a slumber party. We did that. The bummer is I can't have gluten, so I can't eat it. But they can. Mall aerobics and exercise in the MasterCard. That's right, Julie. Oh my goodness. What's dangerous is not the mall aerobics. For me, what's dangerous is the keyboard aerobics and exercising the MasterCard. And also, I found a new designer that makes things exactly the way I want. Bedazzler, be damned. I can just buy the things now, and it's so incredible. But I have to not do it. So anyway, Costco pizza. All right, Costco pizza. You gotta love the Costco pizza, guys. Although we love everything Costco. We used to drive an hour every weekend just to go to the Costco, and then we had to stop. Because, you cannot walk out of that place. Well, we've done it for under $50, but it's not easy. What about you all? Julie, do you have a Costco by you? I don't know. Thomas, yeah, Costco pizza, right? Just the cheese. It's, I'm happy with just the cheese pizza at Costco. That's very cool. Also, barbecue chicken and Julie, I don't think we have that in the States. Hey, and $5 chicken. Yeah, I love it. Costco's got, they're just amazing. When Dave and I met, he had not been to a Costco, and he says, why don't you just want to go to Sam's? And I said, because it's totally different. So we went to Costco, and he's like, okay. And then we went to Sam's, and we left and went back to Costco. Yeah, because it was different. You only have a few Costcos in Australia. Yeah. Brian, is Costco pizza huge? It is. It's huge. Now, the Bizarro's pizza by me, it's like a New York pizza, but I live in Florida. And a slice of that is like its own pizza. It's crazy. But Costco is still pretty big. The chicken has carrageenan in it. Really? We can't eat carrageenan. Yeah. Also, you know what sucks about that is really carrageenan is just, what is it? From the ocean. It's the thing that could be good for you, but then they process it and do all this stuff and make it not good for you. So there you go. Seaweed. Yes, that they use for filler, but they I don't know what they do to it. They just really, really kill it and do all the things to it. So anyway, also, you know what else is good? Is a bread maker and making your own bread. Oh my goodness. Do I hate California? Do you hate me, Leah? I don't hate California. I'm from California, actually. So yeah, so no, I like California. I just live in Florida, because in California I could not live 3 blocks from the ocean or on an island and be able to eat. So here I can. So anyway, are you saying sorry I'm old? You know what? I'm not sorry I'm old. I'm actually very happy I'm old, because you know what? What's the alternative to that? Well, it's not what I want to be. So I will take this and go with it. Bread and butter, right? Bread and homemade bread and butter. We used to live by the Mennonites, and we would get the milk, like the milk from them with the cream on top, and then we would make our own butter. And can I tell you what? There is nothing like it. Thomas, you just liked and subscribed. That is so cool. Thank you so much. And I appreciate you. That's really awesome. Julie, you're the same. We're the same age, so yeah. Thank you, everybody, for subscribing. That is so cool. If you hit the little bell button, there's a thing coming out tomorrow you're all going to want to see. Whether you like AI or you don't like AI, you are going to want to see it, because Gemini sat down and explained all kinds of things to me that you are going to want to hear. Well, you need to hear. You might not want to. I don't want to. I didn't want to. It made me very sad. You're maybe old, but absolutely amazing. Okay, I appreciate that. I'll take it. You know what? I'll totally take it. You know what? It is what it is. I tell you what was weird, being the age that I am. I went to Vid Summit 2 weeks ago, which is like where all the YouTubers go. I was old in that room. I was. But you know what else? I was in the middle of the road as far as like channels go, like channel size goes, because I've almost 150,000 subscribers. I thought I was going to be one of the lower people on the totem pole, but I wasn't. Apparently, I was in the middle. And to be a 57-year-old woman and to be in the middle, I'm happy with that. Because guess what? Oh, thank you, Clint. I think, is that good or bad about the glasses? I don't know. Guys, guess what? When I hit 1 million subscribers as a 57-year-old woman, I'm going to blow their socks off. And I'm very happy about that. Also, can I tell you, oh my gosh, I had the cutest story. So I was in London. So I went to the podcast show, saw my daughter over there, and I'm flying home, and I'm in the airport, and I'm talking to this kid. I don't know why I'm talking to this kid. I'm trying to find the perfect neck pillow and spend all my pounds so that I don't have to bring them home and have them wasted. And they do, Clint. They are like hormone rim glasses, kind of. And so the skin art, and he goes, "Oh my gosh!" Oh, thank you for saying 42. He goes, "Are you American?" And I'm like, "I am American. And also, do you not have other Americans in London? Like, I feel like it's a pretty metropolitan town." And he goes, "What do you do?" And I said, "Oh, I have a YouTube channel." He said, "Oh, honey, I'll help you and subscribe." And I was like, "Oh, that is so kind. Would you?" Well, thank you so much. And he pulls up my channel and he starts jumping, calls all his friends, and they're all like bouncing like these teenage boys in the middle of the London airport. "Oh my God, a real American YouTuber." And it was just the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. Thomas, my favorite holiday, that's a good question. I mean, Christmas, number one. When I was growing up, it was always Christmas and my birthday, because I got to be like queen for a day on my birthday, except now I'm queen for a day every day. And so I think we're just down to Christmas, because quite honestly, I have the most incredible husband who always makes me feel good. You had a boss with one. Yeah. Well, I did not mean to bring out a horrible English accent. I could have just said it like an American. But yeah, isn't it funny how we have one thing with a sound, like whether it's a song or an accent or something, and then that bothers us, or there's something related to it that bothers us, and for the rest of our lives, every time we hear it, it just brings that back. I don't know. It's interesting how your brain works and how memories are attached to things like sounds and smells and whatever. And like there were certain foods that a person that I cannot stand ate, and now I can't eat those foods. I can't. I feel like I don't even like them. Maybe I would like them, but I won't. Julie, yeah. It's a different way of speaking. That's for sure. It is definitely a different way of speaking, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. There's some that are more my favorite. I love a good Southern accent. I loved it when we lived in Tennessee and everybody talked like that. They just make you feel so special and bless your heart, even if they are, not loving you, whatever. Thomas, your favorite is Christmas too? What are we talking about? What is all of you? What is your favorite holiday? What is your favorite holiday? Thomas, I think that's an incredible question. And Thomas, what about Christmas is your favorite? Like, what makes it your favorite? For me, it's everybody coming together and it's the food. Why don't we make those food other days? I don't know. Like, I make this stuffing and it's really good. Eileen, yours is Easter. That's awesome. Clint, right now, we're talking about favorite holidays. We've talked about all kinds of things and everybody in the chat is talking and I love that. This is what makes it fun. Because me sitting alone talking in here is not fun. Eileen is always there to talk to me, but which is really nice. But I love that we have the whole chat going on. It is so cool. Do you know a friend of mine who has a YouTube channel? She's a gamer, and so she'll play games for hours and stuff. She had two people in her chat that eventually over time, like months, fell in love with each other and got married, and she went to their wedding. I thought that was really cool. Clint, you spoke New York. Do you speak like a person from New York? Is that what you're saying? Oh, what are you talking about? Oh, that's what you're saying. Like what you talk. Yeah, okay. Like New York. I get it. Yes. Okay. Took me a little while. I know, but now I understand. I think, I don't know. Yeah. It is what it is. People sound different. I think it's really weird how in the United States we sound so different being from different parts. And now, Julie, is it like that in Australia? Because I know it is in the UK, right? People have different, like dialects or whatever, depending on where they are, even though it's small. Jesus is God. Thanksgiving is awesome. It's cool to go for seconds without feeling. You know what? Let me tell you what. Ooh, Thomas, eggnog. Eggnog is good. Julie really does not like to listen to people from New York. That's true. Y'all over here. So I cannot, I'm not a person who does accents well, so I'm not a person who should ever do them in public or here. But I tell you what, which one I can never do even ever is Australian. I cannot sound like I don't know how you all make the sounds you make. I'm very impressed with it, but I just don't. You do have different accents here. See, and why did I never realize that? I don't know. That's interesting. That is really interesting. Yeah. I don't know. It's funny because I was born in Chicago, raised in LA, and then went to Tennessee. And then when I moved to Florida, people are like, where in the world are you from? Because you don't sound like you're from anywhere. It's so weird. Stratosphere. I've not been to the Stratosphere in Las Vegas. I was in Las Vegas in February, which made me realize I really have traveled a lot this year. And there's a Hilton and it has like these runways with these red windows. I was in the penthouse in one of those. Like it was really crazy and weird and beautiful at the same time. But no, I have not been to the Stratosphere. What is it like, Thomas? I don't know. Where else did we go? I went somewhere, but I can't remember what the name of it was. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Also, I think the numbers are so way off because you know what? They're saying that there's nobody there, but you're all here and we're all talking, so it's weird. Julie, you once had a guy tell you in voice chat you're not from Australia, you're from Boston. That's so funny. Oh yeah, do they have the roller coaster up there? Look, I like chicken. Okay. And hey, Kate, I'm loving having all of you guys here. This is so awesome. All right, new topic of conversation. What is your favorite kind of music? I would love to know what your favorite kind of the music is because of the way you say beer. Interesting. Yeah. Well, no, I definitely. Oh my gosh. Speaking of Australia, thank you. God loves you. That is very sweet. I have a friend in Australia and I think I should have called her quite a while ago. And then I lost my phone. I lost the phone where she would have been calling me. And now I'm very sad. I got to reach out to her. Dave just got me a replacement because I left it in Texas. It's my work phone. I really should have checked it a week ago. But I didn't. Okay, Julie, you like classic rock. Eileen, you like 70s music. Who else? Who else we got here? What kind of music do you guys like? What is your favorite kind of music? And if you're just stopping by, if you would hit the subscribe and the bell or just the thumb, whatever, hit something in there. It just tells the algorithm, it feeds the algorithm. So, Cameron, thank you very much. And my day is going quite well. I'm having a really good time. Everyone in here is being chatty and it's been a lot of fun. Kate, you like Halloween songs? Ooh, that's really cool. Oh my gosh, Kate, do you know I went to my first goth concert what, last month we went to this ancient city con, and there was a guy, but guess what? I don't think it was real goth. But he played like Halloween kind of music, and it was really rockabilly. It really was. That's what it was. It was a bunch of silly songs. He was like a little kid trying to get away with stuff, singing about things he shouldn't have been singing about. It was funny, but also, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, Australia. I know Australia is not small. No, it's not. Like the UK is small, and they have different accents. But yeah, the Australia is not. That big 3D thing right now. They're showing the Wizard of Oz. And it's like it's really there. Ooh, what the 3D thing? That's interesting. Country, Thomas, country and blues, and a little bit of rock and roll. There you go. I subbed. Oh, Clint, that's awesome. Very cool. I love this. I like, I like all kinds of music. I like old, like 40s jazzy music, like bluesy jazzy music, but I do not like jazz. It's like, blah, 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 like all over the place. Don't like that. Or really like screamo music. Not my favorites. Other than that, I like just about everything. I really do. My dad and I used to sit and make up big band. I do, Clint. I love big band music. Um, Most music, your tastes are eclectic. Yeah, see, mine are too. I like all different kinds of things. I was married to somebody whose dad played the clarinet with Frank Sinatra back in the day. And so we used to, when we were together with the family, would listen to a lot of that kind of music. Antone, very good to see you. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Um, and so I really got into that music then. So, and rockabilly, right? Oh my gosh. I wish I could remember the name of this guy who was like the goth guy. He was, I don't know, was he really goth? He was really rockabilly. Anyway, yeah, it's good to have you here. I don't understand why people are live and then they don't talk to the people who are in the chat, because really, why would you stop by in the chat and say hello and then have the person not talk to you? That's the whole point. Otherwise, I'm just sitting here talking to myself, and I don't really need to do that. Julie, not really a fan of country music. Well, see, I used to show horses back in the day, and so I mean, you kind of have to listen to country music if you're showing horses and doing all that kind of stuff, and that's when I got into it. So I like though the old twangy country music. I'm not really a rock and roll country person for the most part. Not that I don't like any of it. Just, I don't know, like Waylon and Willie. I love that kind of country music. And like Patsy Cline and all that. James. You're funny, James. And welcome, and hit the like and the subscribe button and all the things. And also, why do people tell you to smash them? Because if you smash them on your tech, then you wouldn't have your tech. And so in the 50s and 60s, okay, there's a lot of good music in there. A lot. Johnny Rebel. There you go. Okay. I like it. This is so interesting. It's fascinating to me how people like all these different kinds of things, isn't it? And however, I don't know. It is. Yeah. And like I said, I like most of it, just not like screamo and not the jazz that doesn't make sense. It just, my brain has to have music that makes sense, if that makes sense to you. So anyway, yeah, same here. Okay. Very cool. So 50s and 60s music, guys. What's your favorite of that? Like 50s, like poodle skirt, bopping around kind of music? Elvis? So Julie, what kind of jazz? Like newer contemporary jazz or like old, I like the old jazz, like the smoky, like the smoky piano bar kind of jazz. That I like. 80s hair band. Yeah, well, there's a lot of good music in there too. I actually have all those records, but maybe I don't anymore because we live in Florida and they're in the garage. They may be kind of by now, but I'm not really sure. Anyway, yeah. What else? What else is going on? What else have I can't even tell you. How many things I have been doing in the last little while? What did we do? Well, I went to Vegas in February. I had forgotten about that. Went to Podfest in January, Vegas in February. And then I went to a rooftop gratitude party in Phoenix, y'all. Oh my goodness. It was an Indian party, like people from India with like Indian dress and Indian dancing and Indian music. And it was amazing. And it was in Arizona in the summer. And it was still relatively cool because they had the little misty things and it was really cool. Anton, you don't like rap music? Yeah. And so I have to say, I like the 90s, like rap and hop kind of stuff, but the stuff that's out now, there's a lot of like, I don't know the lyrics. I can't get behind it. I just can't. Um, I can't. And also, I have kids, and when they listen to whatever. So, Julie, you love rap. That is so fascinating to me. So, he, I like the Eileen rap is music. Some, I don't know. It's interesting how everybody has different viewpoints. I'll just say that, right? So if you just stop by, let us know what kind of music you like. That's what we're talking about. Some people like country, some people like rap, some people don't like those, some people like whatever, and it's been really interesting conversation. I love it. Oh, Ella Fitzgerald and Duke Ellington. Yes, that kind of jazz. That kind of jazz all day long. Yes, please. The new stuff though, I don't know. I don't even know. Yeah. Classic dinner music. Oh, here in Orlando, there is a theater. It's called Sleuths, and they do this murder mystery kind of thing, and it's so good. And it's a oh man, what is it called? I just know the word, but it's a troupe. Like, so they're always there. They're always doing things together. They've been there for 35 years, and Sleuths is going out of business, and I'm very sad. Because you said dinner music, and I'm thinking dinner theater. But yeah, I really like it. And okay, so the YouTube numbers are way off because they're saying there's one person and there's many of you talking. I do not like this, Sam. I don't know what the deal is with their things. It's so bizarre. Also, okay, so before we go, Thursday night I will be live. It should be 9 o'clock or 9:30. I'm really working on getting here on time, guys. It's been a whole thing. But 9 o'clock, plan on 9 o'clock. I've got somebody coming with me. Hey, Daniel, nice to have you. In Thomas, Arizona, very nice. We are, because I was in Arizona, and it was Phoenix. 9 o'clock, I'm gonna go live with a local guy. He's much younger than me. He's way different. It's gonna be like night and day. We're gonna have so much fun. And thank you, Daniel. That's very nice. And Zero, good evening. It's very nice to have you here. Yeah, so join me Thursday. You are going to love my guest. Zero, I cannot because I am married. In fact, my husband is my moderator right here. So there we go. Daniel, Pennsylvania. I lived in York, Pennsylvania for a little while. We have DW. It's good to see you. Hello to you too. I am going to get going in just a minute. I need I don't know, Thomas. I don't know that song, but I'll look it up. I will look it up. I'm really bad about not knowing the names of things. Yeah, I have not been doing a lot of relaxing lately and listening to music. I have been just working, which has been awful, but yeah, I need to catch up. All right, so this is so cool. Daniel, okay, yeah. Are you in southern Pennsylvania, Daniel? I don't want you to say like where you live. Anyway, I lived very most southern part. So what do I do for work? I do this and other things like this for work. I look like your grandma, not being rude. You know what? It's not rude because I'm probably old enough to be your grandma. So there you go. Sometimes people will stop by and they'll say it's the glasses that made me look old. It's not, it's my face, but that's okay. Near Philadelphia. Okay, very cool. Yeah, I went up to that area for a little while, but York wasn't my favorite. But oh, thank you, Zero. I appreciate that. York, Pennsylvania was not my favorite, but apparently even for people who live in Pennsylvania, it's not their favorite either. There's a lot of nicer parts. I loved Harrisburg. And what is it called? Where the Amish people are. That's that part. I can't think of it. And Hershey. Oh my gosh. If just Richard, that's hysterical. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I don't even know. I can't even right now. Yeah, you're cracking me up. Anyway, so thank you. Lancaster. Yes, Daniel. Thank you so much. Eileen, you were born in Harrisburg. That's so crazy. Yeah, Lancaster, I think, is one of the most beautiful places in the country. I really do. I love it. Yeah, I like it a lot. Although, I mean, I think where I live is, yeah, I like it too. Zero. Yeah, you're funny. And adorable. And that is just so sweet. And what a good way to end the night with everybody being so kind. Anyway, Thursday at 9, stop back here. I'm going to have someone with me. We are going to be doing something fun. I don't even know what it is. You guys, this guy, can I tell you how incredible he is? He started his YouTube channel last week. He's got 42,000 views already. He's amazing. So anyway, I love you all. Mwah! It has been great to see you. Have an amazing, amazing night, and I will see you again on Thursday. All right. Bye, everybody.